I start the stream to the sound of Jasper working the cat litter box. That seems like a good way to start. Anyway, Dark Souls is back. Game might be quiet. Let's look at settings. No, these settings are the same. Yet the game does seem quiet. No, I think it's fine. I did some soul grinding off stream. And to do that I made a plus 14, or plus 9 magic rapier. Let's see, I think I want to go fight Sif. So let's pick a weapon to do that with. It's not me, Gravelord Sword. Let's... Good morning, Master. Programming note, I think probably previously I was streaming Dark Souls on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the week. I think I'll probably just be moving to Wednesdays only, with some exceptions. But anyway, so that's probably the plan. This seems like a very bad attack pattern for fighting Sif. I guess I could do that. If I commit to heavy attack only, I mean, I'll still be streaming on the weekends. That part won't change. Just like for weekdays specifically, only from Tuesdays and Thursdays to Wednesdays. Still doing more or less doing Dicey Dungeons with trolls on days to be determined. Tentatively, we are planning to do it tomorrow afternoon or evening, I guess. But for my usual solo schedule, that's the change. What about Scythe? This is pretty decent. This does bleed damage, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's fight Sif with the scythe. That's nice and goofy. So let's see here. Should I make this a magical scythe? Or just go to +5 and be done with it? Let's try +5. And then let's go use our souls before we get too excited about things. Alright, so probably putting some points into intelligence. And then... let's say 1 each into endurance and strength. And... yeah, carrying the scythe one-handed is a little bit goofy. I feel about that. Now let's do more intelligence. Also, let's pop a small soul item. Good morning, Gnome Bitten. We're gonna fight a dog. Alright, let's just put on Hobbles Ring, and I'll work on my loadout when I get there. Alright, so previously I tried to fight Sif, and mostly I was just under-leveled. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I have the large magic ember. Well, Rickert has it now, so I can make, and I just farmed up a bunch of blue titanite chunks. So I can make pretty high level magic weapons, which with my current intelligence now is pretty good. Yeah, okay. So I could certainly invest a lot more resources into making this scythe better. But I don't respect Sif enough. I will kind of want a better weapon for, well, you know what, I don't need to fight any of the forest guys. Sometimes I stick around and kill the bandit. But what if I just don't? Sif is sort of vulnerable to bleed, so the scythe will have that small advantage. Alright. So I'll get over there and then see what sort of armor I want for this operation. I think I would like to do this in a light roll, but I may get punished for that, so let's just see. Okay, what if I just put on, like, stone leggings? This is still light roll. And then, like, silver knight gauntlets, yeah. Let's try this. I guess I could enchant my weapon. Well, if I had bothered to attune a spell. Come on. Ouch. Alright, I think this is gonna work. Just gonna... Oops. Yeah, okay. Might take a little bit of time, but that's fine. I kind of want Sif to be away from the wall. It's a little annoying to fight him right there. This scythe's range is sort of one of the things I liked about it in this fight. Ah, oh well. Mm-hmm. Despite being vulnerable to bleed, I don't think I've gotten bleed off once. So, so much for that. Unless that was it. No, that was just counter damage. That was not bleed. Now you should be able to see the bleed. Okay, well that's the end of Sif. Oh boy, transient curse. Well, okay. So I actually have quite a few transient curses because I was killing Silver Knights for souls and blue Titanite chunks. And only the sword Silver Knights actually have dropped blue Titanite chunks, but the spear Silver Knights have the drop table of the ghosts in New Londo, so I have like 34 transient curses. Anyway. Alright, let's get back to Parish, just to refill my Estus. And then we're going to probably head into the Duke's Archives. And I might think about making another fire weapon, although I might just use Swyander. Let's level up Strength. Because fire weapons are, magic weapons are obviously pretty bad in Duke's Archives. No, but it says a good weapon for fire would be something with crap scaling of high base damage. So Fire Swyander already is pretty good. It's a lot heavier than... like I have also Reinforced Club, that would be not a bad thing. Let's see, 6 pounds versus... How much is the Swyander? 10. I think I'll just stick with Swyander. It has that nice attack animation that I like. This, oh. So if I put on the Fire Swyander, then... Come on. I'll probably have to take off my heavy pants. But that's fine. Is it still light roll? Yep, okay, cool. You know what, I'm gonna put some chunks into my pants because I'm not using chunks for much. That's enough. Okay. And since I'm going to Duke's Archives, let's just attune something other than a magic spell. Because I have, like, Great Fireball that I might ever want. It might come in handy against, like, in wizard jail or something. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to Anor Londo. So I think I have some... Wizard Jail's an interesting place with the randomizer because the game has to be able to let you out. So, whereas most of the keys in the game are in totally random places, most of the keys for Wizard Jail are just in Wizard Jail because once you're in there, you need some keys to get out. So, they can't really put the keys anywhere else just in case you've failed to pick them up. Even like, it's not even an option to put the keys in very obvious places outside Wizard Jail. They have to be in Wizard Jail in case the player has decided not to pick them up outside. Ow. Yeah, I should probably be a little more circumspect about this. Alright, so... I guess these pigs are not required to ever drop anything because they don't have... maybe they might have their drop tables swapped with other things like them, which is to say, like, non-respawning, like, mini-boss types. I don't know. Okay, fine. This is a little bad. I do have the 2 Firekeeper souls now, which is way better than none. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I suspected they might have their drop table switched with the, no, that's not switching their drop table, because the channelers don't drop their own armor. So that means that the unique drop from the boars is just switched with another unique drop. Okay. That's not, like, a big deal, but... Similarly, the blue golem up here that ordinarily drops the, broken amulet or whatever it is, will drop some other thing. Since the event flags are such that he will drop something. Since I've already freed Dusk. What do these guys got? Steel armor. Wait, does that mean these guys are on the heavy knight drop table? Yeah, these guys are Bare Nike Knights. Okay. Oop. Nice jump. So I'll probably come out of here with tons of large Titanite shards, which is not a bad thing. I still don't have the large embers, so, oops. Wait, gold pine resin. These guys can... Oh, that's the archer. Okay, so the archer is probably on the drop table of the mushrooms, which is a fine thing to be on the drop table for, because having gold pine resin is never bad. I'll go to another ring of favor and protection. Actually, having another FAP ring is fine, because it means I can take off the one I have. Okay. Duke's books. Hilarious. Okay. I probably am going to kill most of the enemies here just because I have to pick up all the items and I want. Hey, great magic weapon. That's a cool thing to have. I don't know if I have the intelligence for it yet, but I might. Let's find out. Yeah, it requires 15. No problem. Man, those arrows hurt badly. Titanite chunks. So channelers are presumably on the Dark Wraith drop table. Not many other things drop Titanite chunks. What? These archers are nasty. Alright, let's collect our prizes down here, and then there are various items to get before we head up the elevator. For example, there's a chest over here. Don't forget it. I feel like a lot of the items around here are probably not considered to be difficult to get by the randomizer. One exciting thing to keep in mind is that I've never actually gotten the Avalon, like, in the legitimate way. So that'll be interesting if I need to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be spending a lot of time this stream trying to get the Avalon, but... Alright, and I think there's a mimic behind here. Whoa. Did I just dodge roll through the mimics and grab? That's kind of cool. There he goes. Enchanted Velshon, huh? There's some cats fighting outside. Well, actually, they might, I can't actually tell if they're cats fighting or cats just in heat. Probably the latter, actually. Which I have the window cracked open just because it's kind of warm at the moment. So all the cat yelling is going to bother my own cats, who are fixed but still like are interested in cat sound, obviously. Well, anyway, not a huge problem, just kind of cat business. The Crystal Knight seems to have the Eastern set and like leather armor. Well, Eastern helmet, leather armor, and some other stuff. Oops. Parry timing. Hey, why don't you come out here? Still in fat roll, even though that's not required. Well, because the crystal shield is very heavy. He drops nothing. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to use the usual method here of not dying. Oh, also there's a crystal golem, or lizard up here. I'm starting to get enough dragon scales. I guess I'll probably be putting the dragon scales into the obsidian greatsword. Do I care about anything else here? No, let's just go in and die. Okay. Good morning, G-Volt. Yes. Ring. I don't know if they thought there was a joke there or if it was just kind of a placeholder. Let's kindle this bonfire. And since we're going to do it a little bit, let's just do it all the way. Oops. Button inputs. There we go. Alright. So the snake over there has 1 hit point, so let's take care of that. Actually, is that true? If I just like punch it, does it still work? Yes. Maybe he has 2 hit points, but I'm guessing it's just 1. Anyway, I don't need to fight those guys yet. Hey, cool texture on that horn. Against these guys specifically, I probably should be using my magical sword, but... You know what, I don't care about you right now. Let's deal with that later. I want to deal with the pistachos first. Okay, so single heavy it up. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Single heavy attack does just kill them, so that's good. G-Volt says the Pistachos look like they have eyes now. I don't quite see that. Oh, yes. Yeah, they have the little spots. And Hollow Warrior Armor. Oh boy, so they're on the Hollow Warrior drop table, I guess. And now we head over here. And my usual MO is to aggro one of the snakes and then head down the stairs. Take a little minor hit there, but that's fine. Oh yeah, you're not dead. These are tougher snakes, they don't just die immediately. Oops, no Fat Man re-aim for me. Okay, so that snake is still on the normal drop table. I think I have, well anyway. The basic game plan here is defeat all the enemies and then find the keys and then proceed from there. Which is not the speedrunner method, but it is just kind of like the consistent method. Let's see what we got up here. Yeah, okay. So that'll get us out. I think I have the giant cell key just from walking around. So let's go see if we can get Logan out. How you doing, Logan?
Hello again. Alas, I'm in pretty archive. The thought of persisting.
Yep. So the giant cell key is not required. But I just happened to find it wandering around, so oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. That makes 12. I will visit the archives. If I discover any, there to be in.
Yes, impressed by the onward march of sorcery. And there's the extra key. So, okay, so that's actually a randomized location, because that's usually a Firekeeper soul. And let's just go ahead and do this. Yeah, these things have more hit points than the normal ones, because it didn't die to one heavy attack. Wow. Pretty tough. Okay, well that's all pretty useless stuff. Now I have the extra key, so I should be able to open all of the cells, I want to say. I can't remember if this place has 3 or 4 keys, but I have 3 keys now, so... Okay, so this one opens the normal one. And a Firekeeper soul, that's pretty good. We will perform the usual ritual of seeing if it's an interesting Firekeeper soul. Ah, that's the Lady of the Darkling, Firekeeper soul, which I guess the game actually called a Dark Moon Knightess, but that's a boring name. Where are you going? That's unusual. I don't remember that ever happening. And this might not actually go anywhere. Yeah, just goes down here. That's fine. And then here. Lord Soul. Okay, so that's, let's see here. There's Gravelord Nito. Okay. The Maiden set. I can't remember which of these drops is the Maiden set. I'm going to be picking up everything in here. So if the Maiden set's the one upstairs, then I just haven't gotten to it yet. Oops. Hello. Oh, this cell does nothing. Okay. I guess that cell's probably the where you get back by... Well, anyway. I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about in just a moment. Come on, guys. I need you to... Yeah. Yeah, the where you roll off the top of the ladder. What the? What are you doing here? Illegal. This is a problem. Yeah, okay. I sort of panicked there, but also I don't know what I could have done about that. That's never happened before. I've never had the snake do that. Fortunately, I have pretty much everything done downstairs, so... Oops. What the... Okay, so if we're going to prevent that from happening, we should just fight this snake. What are you doing? Where are you going? Okay. Got some unusual snake behavior today, but that's fine. So, this is always a little bit... Yes, this is correct. Okay. Bloodbite ring and the tiny beings ring. Yes, okay. So I can drop down there and be in that. Oh wait, this is just dropping down to the bonfire, which is fine. And I think I still, I mean, I want my blood stain, but I think I also still want to go through this cell because I think there's an item. Whoa. Jerks. Okay. So I think there's still an item this way. I just forget. Yep, that one. Blacksmith Hammer, huh? I think that is a new weapon. So that's kind of sort of interesting. It's not hugely interesting. Now, the downside of being here is that really the only safe way to get back is to... I guess I do have fall control if I had bothered to attune that. But, less interesting than the other hammers. True enough. I wonder if this is lethal. Yes. Okay. Now my bloodstain's going to be in a totally obnoxious place. Oh well. Okay, So more snake action. Oh, jeez. Alright, that's actually a pretty clean way of handling snakes. I'm assuming my bloodstain is up on the ledge instead of being down below, so I'm going to behave as if it is. You mind? Just for giggles, I'm going to see how bad the magic rapier is here. I mean, I'm guessing it's real bad, but I'm just curious. If I can get a parry. Oh. Maybe I should just be doing this instead. Whoa. What is wrong with me? Mastazon says, I think the mod has made the crystal hollows more evil looking. They're more iridescent, they're not just straight blue. I'm kind of curious to see what it does to the Ulasil residents. Yes, it does make their eyes pop a little bit. Okay, let's... oh, right. You know what, I could just homeward bone out of here instead of having to... Yeah, let's do that. This way, instead of having to fight the snakes downstairs, I just have to fight the snakes upstairs. But that's fine. Because now that I have a rapier, I can do this. This is a much cleaner solution. Okay, so now Wizard Jail is cleaned out because I had the giant cell key. Ordinarily, in the non-randomizer, you have to leave, get the giant cell key from a different part of the archives, and then come back here. But I already had it, so I'm done, and I can just leave. Hey, buddy. So the rapier will be less good against the channelers because they don't have backs that I am aware of. So I'll have to switch to Zwander just for that purpose, but other than that, I really do prefer backstabbing these guys rather than trying to do Zwander business. Let's see here. Yes, there's a... Whoa. Oh, well. I don't like this guy very much. Okay, you know what? Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here, so let's just... What? Okay, I guess this Viander is good enough that I don't need to horse around. Switching back and forth between the two of them constantly. Now, the challenge here is to remember where all the chests are. I'm not super great at that. Is there one up here? So I think I'm just gonna... Hi. Ow. There's an archer over there. And this guy. He's guarding nothing. At least killing these guys is a little bit worthwhile because of the stuff they drop. Although, frankly, I'm not sure what world I'll be using a lot of gold pine resin in. It does give me the option of taking some weapon, upgrading it to +5, and just using gold pine resin against a boss. Which is to say a boss that's harder than Sif. Nope. Alright, so... pretty standard business here. Ow. Alright. The fact that these guys drop Titanite chunks means that if I ever need to grind Titanite chunks, that'll be a bit of a hassle. Although I feel like there might be another thing in the world that was dropping Titanite chunks, but I'm probably just misremembering. Curse Bite Ring. Well, that actually is sort of useful for fighting Seath. So that's something, I guess. And again, the Avalon is actually not on this side. But, in any case. Again, checking every single corner for chests here since I can't remember where they are. I don't think there's one over here. No. Okay, I think I've gotten all the chests that are in corners. Ow. Bringing the Evil Eye is decent if I want to do a lot of soul grinding. Well, the texture on these urns is pretty interesting, and like the fact that it's so dark in here. It's usually not quite this dark.
Hello there. This place is true. As promised, I shall share. And
Cool, great. Wow, Black Flame. That's kind of neat. Dragon Tooth. I don't know if I'll ever have the strength for Dragon Tooth, but I'm going to buy it anyway. I like it too much. Don't really care about any of that. And the Rusted Iron Ring, which... I guess I'll buy this. I feel like I've done most of the stuff that I ever want Rusted Iron Ring for, but I don't want to have to, like, be somewhere else and miss it, so... Alright, do I want Black Flame? It probably is... a better pyromancy to have than Great Fireball, so sure. Hope you're happy. And actually, let's see how many souls it is to buy out Logan here. So that's 9,000, 39,000. So about 54,000. Well, I'm not gonna do that today, but that is reasonable that I might do that sometime.
If you have fought him and were imprisoned, his wounds closed promptly, and no mortal blow affect him. It is an effect of the primordial, so only by destroying the primordial, and it so happens.
Yep.
Farewell.
Alright, so in here is also the last, a Mask of Delco, that's good fashion. The last mimic in the main game, not accepting the DLC. Armor of Artorias, also some interesting fashion. And we get, hey, Gold Tracer. Well, the character I'm doing now is not really a dexterity build very much, but I might use the Gold Tracer eventually. 10 humanity. I have no idea what in the game drops 10 humanity. I should probably go light the bonfire. Yeah, that's fine. I can't remember. I think there are still some things upstairs, so let's go get them. Oh yeah, I could switch back to Rapier now that I probably won't be fighting channelers very much, but... yeah, look at this. Hey, you, I should have gotten the parry on that. Oh well. Right, so... oh. Somehow I thought that... oh, I was confusing this side with the other side. Alright, I don't think there's actually any items up here then. I could walk over to the other side and go into the chamber where Seath kills you. We've already started, so let's go ahead and do it. So I think it's over here. I could also wait until I kill Logan to do this. Tower shield, that's cute. Oh. Right. Yikes. So the Avalon is, oh good, no mouse coffee, is there. There it is. Wait a minute. Oh, right. I'm a doofus. Where's the switch? Switch is on that side, I think. There it is. It's very easy to miss this switch, but it's here. Alright, so Logan's not there yet, but there is an item over there, so let's just go get it now. I dare say, Gnome, you haven't missed a whole lot. You mostly just missed Duke's Archive Collectathon, which will continue for some time because there is a lot of stuff around here. You did miss me buying a bunch of stuff from Logan, which is... None of it was like... Wait, why does this still traverse the white light? That's weird. Oh dear! I didn't realize this would happen. Actually... You know, let's just put on the Curse Bite Ring instead. Oh, does Seath have to be dead before he moves? Okay. Well, just kill me. I don't even care. I just don't want to get cursed. I'll lose. Oh, I could have boned out. Yeah, that would be the sensible thing to do. But oh well. Now I'm here. This is unusual. I thought I rested at the bonfire. Oh, dying there automatically puts you here. I get it. Okay. I comprehend. Now we are in an interesting spot because I'm not sure what the fastest way back to the other bonfire is. But we get to find out. I probably don't need to be picking up all these large Titanite shards. Same goes with the gold pine resin. But probably just basic dungeoning sense to pick up all the treasure. I may someday find the large ember, and then I'll actually have use for all these large shards. Okay, so... You know what? Gnome Bitten asks, how did D&D seem to you? Well, unfortunately, well, what happened with D&D is I was playing for a while, listening for a while, and then one of my friends messaged me and wanted to play Magic, so I went and played Arena with them for a while. So I caught like the beginning and the end. It seemed like you guys were having a pretty good time, so that's good. I'll probably try to catch the next session as well, and maybe stick around for longer. Anyway. Oh, right, now I remember. This is all fairly reasonable. Hey, buddy. That was good shield instinct there. Yeah, I have to say that, like, as far as Dungeons and Dragons go, like the most direct experience I have with Dungeons and Dragons is from the Adventure Zone, which is fine. Like the Adventure Zone is good at what it sets out to do, but like I feel like the Adventure Zone is a very idealistic case, and so I wanted more exposure to what an actual D&D campaign before I ever commit to actually participating in one, like as a player as opposed to an audience member. Like, the main thing that I'm leery about with the Adventure Zone is not like the content or whatever. It's mostly just like the Adventure Zone is edited, and a real Dungeons and Dragons campaign is not edited. So. Chaos Flame Ember. Well, that's fun. Alright, how much time do I want to spend horsing around with, what am I trying to say? Golems. I think I've already decided that I've kind of, at least for this build, I like the Halberd better than the Zweihander. It's just faster. Although maybe against these guys it might be kind of a mixed blessing. Should probably go pick up things. Oh boy, ouch. A good source of red chunks. I feel like I've found a decent number of red chunks, but I can't remember if I found them from enemies or just kind of sitting around. I want to say most of them were just sitting around. Oh, hey, Siglinda's here. Well, I think specifically for these guys, I actually do want the Zweihander. The extra, I feel like the Zweihander does more poise damage. Ouch. Oh no. Oh well. That's fine. Oh, I'm not in light roll here. That's annoying. Maybe it's fine. Alright, let's warm up by using Zweihander on this guy over here. Yeah, 3 heavy attacks is a little bit better. I was thinking of using these... Oh, right. Using these guys to farm Twinkling Titanite, because I think they drop it, but... At least the ones in the forest did, but these guys might be on a different drop table. And yeah, because they have not dropped any yet, which makes me think they're on a different drop table. Although I also don't have anything that's boosting my item drop rate, so... It may just be that. Ah, you jerk. Ouch. What? Okay. I'll have to... Maybe it's time to just be in medium roll against this guy. Which... I actually am already in medium roll, so let's just... embrace... Oh, I don't even have... Oh, I have Curse Bite Ring on. I'm a goofus. Well... Witch Cloak +5 is already good, so let's just put on Hobbles, gloves, and stuff. Yeah, sure. It's true, I do want to avoid being cursed, but nothing around here is going to do that, so... Oh, that was a weird sound effect for the Crystal Nova thing. Okay, well, you're not dead. How weird. Okay, that's one of them. Well, these golems can curse you? I've never seen that happen. Like, they don't even do curse damage when they hit you with their normal attacks, so... If they can curse you, I have no idea how. Oh, the magic burst can cause cursed buildup. Really? Like I said, I've never seen that, so... Ouch. So part of respecting this guy means actually using Estus, so let's do that. I'm kind of tempted to, like, maybe not in this guy. I'll find some other golem and like, allow him to do the magic burst and see if I take curse damage or curse buildup. Okay. So Siglinda has the... whatever shield that's called. Oh, that's actually Siglinda's normal shield, I think. Oh, right, their sword and shield are the same as default. And then, like, Smo's hat, and... is that the Eastern armor? Maybe. And crystal pants. Cool.
It was you who rescued me. Why, I am the... I don't know. It wasn't... I must think of some... Oh, you wouldn't miss him.
Yes, suit of armor just like mine.
Thank goodness. Well then, now if we'll just stay...
Alright, let's see if we can get this guy to do the thing. Hey, buddy. There we go. Yep, there it is. Tiny amount of crystal or curse buildup. I thought I had some humanity in my bloodstain. Did I lose my bloodstain at some point? I may have. Did I fail to pick it up after? I won't worry about it. 2 humanity is not that big a deal. I'm here for item drops. Oh, C Theater bloodstain. Really? gross. Oh yeah, because I didn't use the Ring of Sacrifice, so yes. Man, good thing nobody's paying attention. Oh, broken pendant. That's a very important item. Okay, great. Now I finally have access to the DLC. I think there's another, well, there's at least one other item over here, which is usually the crystal, or, yeah, the crystal set, which is here. I think there's another item down that way. Dragon scale, that's not very interesting, but okay. I'm probably imagining that there's an item over here. Yeah, well. So I think these guys were definitely on a different drop table. I was thinking of using these guys to farm Twinkling Titanite, because they would give more souls than the crystal golems in the forest. But since they've never dropped anything, I suspect they're on a different drop table. Yes, I did know that the Silver Tracer inflicts toxic with the R2, but yeah, it's just left-handed R2. I think maybe backstabs also do it, but that's probably just my imagination. That crystal golem over there is having a geometry problem. Okay. All right. Let's head into the Crystal Cave. I don't know that I'll fight Seath. I don't actually have a weapon ready to fight Seath, but there's a lot of items in here, so let's try to get them. Kind of want to cut Seath's tail off too, so. I also have to remember to go talk to see Linda before things get too exciting. There's also the awful item that's on the invisible crystal pillar. I don't plan to try to get that thing right now. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try to fight this guy. This may not go well, but let's just see. Ouch. Thank you. Yoink. Ow. Let's just grab this. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure why I did that. I'm also not sure how to get off of here, but... No button says we can go juice one of our fire weapons. That's actually a good point. Let's go do that, because I don't really want to try to walk off of this platform. I assume that the chaos, like a chaos fire weapon, even with no humanity, is better than just a +5 fire weapon. Alright. We can go talk to Vamos. And what's our red chunk supply? 6. That's like a decent number.
Why, that's an ember unlike any that I have seen. A very curious pattern. Could it be the flame of the legendary witch? I know. Old Vamos would never let you... Yes, my own home.
It says Vamos looks like he's made of ice cream. I think like he's covered in like cartoon spider webs. Although ice cream is also a good
What was that about? Don't be...
Okay. I think it probably... So it's either Zweihander or Gargoyle's Halberd. I think we can go with Zweihander. Okay. And... this is fine.
That'll be all. You'll spot...
So the other question is what weapon I want to use for Seath and how I want to do it. I don't want... I'm saving Zweihander specifically for a different thing. Yeah, I have a very nice amount of homework bones. Do I have any Twinkling Titanite at all? I have 3. Okay. I also have 9 dragon scales. Yeah, I definitely could use Chaos Zweihander against Seath the Scaleless, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do a different thing. Which is... does this thing do magic damage? No. Good. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted.
What's that? Then produce me.
Oh, I'm out of souls. Okay. Oh yeah, I can do great magic weapon on Obsidian Greatsword. That's a fair thing to do, right? I think I will need like most of these. Let's use 1. And actually, yeah, I think 1 will probably be plenty.
What's that then? Then
Oh. Yeah. So +4 Obsidian Greatsword will be fine. And let's just remember to attune... well, actually, great magic weapon won't be very good against Seath, but it will do more than nothing, so I'll go ahead and use it. Or maybe I could use... yeah, what if I use gold pine resin on Obsidian Greatsword? That's a reasonable thing, right? Okay, we're just gonna go here to refill my Estus. I kind of want to cut off Seath's tail. It's not necessary, but I kind of want to do it. And I think I have enough heavy armor to do that. Now let's just, no, what am I doing? Let's see how this does against golems. Certainly this should just murder this guy. No, it doesn't. Fine. Oh well. Gnome asks if Obsidian Greatsword still says Great Axe in the remaster. I will find out in a second. So, two-handed, 3 hits to kill these guys. That's pretty reasonable. Great sword. Hey, they fixed it. Oh. So these guys are now the Crystal Hollow. Or no. I think the Crystal Hollows drop Caduceus Kite Shield. I can't remember. Nope. Item description still says Greatsword. Okay. Anyway. Oh, I never went to talk to Sieglinde. I'm going to go do that, just so I don't forget.
Those managed I haven't. Really? I'm sorry he caused you.
Okay. I get to do that part again, but that's not a big deal. Somehow I guess I was expecting Sieglinde to give me an item, but I think it's only at the very end that she does. And it's just Siegmeyer who gives you items when you talk to him. In any case. Okay, so I can run past most of these golems now. I'm still in medium roll for some reason. Well, I mean, the reason is because I haven't bothered to do anything else, but in any case. I have to kind of decide if I want to use Curse by Ring against Seath. I'm going to need... I personally think I need fairly heavy armor to horse around enough to get the tail cut, but maybe I don't need super heavy armor. I can also just be very fat. That is also an option. Oh, curse resist on Hobbles armor. We can investigate that in a minute. I mean, Hobbles armor is a thing I want to be wearing anyway, so... And Curse Bite Ring just means never having to say you're sorry, pretty much. But... Old Witch's Ring, well that's entertaining. Alright, let's check out Curse Resist on Hobbles armor. I don't have Hobbles pants yet, which is something. Had a little bit. Let's see here. So I'm in medium roll now. Let's go ahead and put on gold pine resin. Somewhere. There it is. I could also crack, like, how much humanity do I have sitting around? Like, let's just go up to 10 humanity. Okay, and let's see. Do I want to... This is already pretty heavy armor, and I'm within... Yeah, okay. Now my curse resistance is 155. I think that's probably enough. I could also... I do have some skulls, I think. Purging stone. Okay, so... Yeah, alright. So this is a pretty safe build. The only challenge will be getting through the clams. I suspect I'll probably get a couple of clams, but that's fine. Let's see how Seath looks. Ah, Gnome Bitten's bet is 1 clam. I guess we already got a bit of a look at Seath in the other chamber. But, like, honestly, he doesn't look that different. He's like, his wings look kind of different. Okay. There's an argument in favor of fighting the clams before I do this. But let's just do it. Ouch. Okay, now I'm near death and need to heal badly. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Okay, now Seat's up again in the corner and like facing the wrong direction, so I need him away from there. So I'm pretty bad at cutting off Seath's tail. I've done it like once or twice ever. So, oh, come on, man. Oh, I just remembered that I have a Firekeeper soul that I have not used. So that's something. Can you get more towards the middle, please? That's pretty close. Also, can I, like, bait you into doing anything that's acceptable? Yeah, the main problem with this is that he keeps pivoting around, so... Hey, can you do something that sticks you in place, not that? That should be enough. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Hey, buddy. Ah. Oh my god, he is such a jerk. I may decide that I grow impatient with this freaking nerd. And then just kill him. I feel like this is... Oh, this isn't even the correct tail. Oops. Oh, I'm near death. Oh boy, this could get a little dicey. Yes, okay. If I run out of Estus, I'm just gonna kill him. Let's see here. Okay, I'm done. Oh. No Bitten says it should be nearly cut. Well, I honestly have no idea. I don't even know if I've been hitting the right part. Hey, do something here. No, not a swipe. Do a beam. A blast, that's fine. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. That's enough horsing around. I'm just gonna go murder him now. Okay. Alright, so there is humanity in my bloodstains, so as long as I... Yeah, let's just do this. As long as I get my bloodstain, I'm pretty sure I'll have enough curse resist, and also put my armor back on. But I'm reasonably confident in all that, so I'm not too concerned. And now I have new information, which is that if I want to farm Twinkling Titanite, I have to either kill the snake wizards or the crystal golems in the forest specifically, which is slightly annoying, but that's not that big of a deal. Oops. This is fine. Let's see, for giggles I can go after, whoa. think there's probably at least one crystal lizard left. Nice. Okay. Okay, so the plan is to go through the fog wall, then put on the armor, then get the bloodstain. Yeah, the pants by themselves look pretty nice here. Okay. Alright, so now I have my armor, and I do want my blood to stain. And I do also have to... Whoa. Let's get up and run away. Okay, so... my bloodstain's over there, but I think I can get that in just a second. There we go. Okay, now we're just going to give him the sunset rub down. I guess I will avoid the blast insofar as I can. That's fine. Okay, that's all for Secret Scales. And I get a very good hat. Okay. Well, so much for Seath's Tail, but I don't like doing that thing, so I'll be fine. Yeah, I can check the cheat sheet later if I actually care. Well, I guess I'll put 1 point into strength. I still have a lot of heavy weapons, so there's a world where I want a lot of strength. Actually, with just 1 level, let's gain about 11,000 souls and gain 2 levels. I think this will be 10,000. And then... is this 1,000? I don't know. Yeah. Well, it says strength has served its purpose, but I might want to use something like Dragon Tooth or... oh. Oops. Off by 4. I am off by 4 souls. Look at that. Anyway, I have a lot of very heavy weapons. Like, I have like Black Knight Greatsword, which I guess I could two-hand. Let's see, what other big stuff do I have? I have like Demon Great Axe. I have all these Great Axes. Like, I might want to use Black Knight Great Axe for something. Or probably not Stone Great Axe. 48 strength is a lot. Or I might... let's see, how much strength do I need to two-hand the Demon's Great Hammer? Because that could be an interesting, which is to say, probably not good, but funny weapon against Manus. 46 strength divided by 3 is... what is that? 15, so I need like 30 strength, 31 strength actually to two-hand the Demon's Great Hammer. And then less than that to two-hand the Dragon's Tooth. I could two-hand the Dragon's Tooth now, right? Yeah. Yeah. I already spent most of my dragon scales on the Obsidian Greatsword, so I probably won't be using the Dragon's Tooth actually, but for just walking around, I think I just want my big stupid Zweihander now, especially since I have a ton of humanity. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so we can take these things off and pop the smallest soul item. Actually, you know what? Instead of popping soul items, let's go to Fire Link, and this is very silly. Actually, I have a different plan. Yes, we do have a Firekeeper soul. Thank you for reminding me. So I'm thinking of heading into the DLC, not going super far, but if I want to go into the DLC at all, then I need to have a weapon for the Guardian. I don't like the Guardian very much. Let's look at our weapons that are available. How many Twinkling Titanite do I have? 3, that's not very much. Man, if I get the Large Ember, I could actually make a boss weapon, but without the Large Ember, I can't make plus 10 weapons of any kind, so no dice. Let's see here. So I can two-hand various things. Oh, really? There's a boss weapon I can make without the Large Ember? Do tell. Oh. That's entertaining. Do I have the soul of Gwendolyn? Can Moonlight Butterfly make the Moonlight Spear? Yeah. Does Moonlight Butterfly Spear probably has intelligence scaling, right? That would be a sufficiently stupid weapon against Guardian. Yeah, that's silly enough. Let's do it. Basically, I do not respect the Guardians, so I want to use a weapon that's interesting but not good. Okay, so we want to go to Chamber of the Princess. Like a worse Moonlight Greatsword. I guess the other thing I do have the Moonlight Greatsword, so I could just use that, like, naked with whatever dragon scales I have. And I don't know that... Maybe Moonlight Greatsword's a good weapon to use against Artorias. Okay, let's get off of this goofy fat roll business. Okay. So I think Artorias has a slight amount of magic block, but with my intelligence and Moonlight Greatsword, I don't think it'll matter. Also, like, I'm fighting Artorias, so any weapon is going to be sufficient. Let's go this way. Ow. Yeah, 809 damage. I think that's enough damage. Alright. So I'll also be giving him the Crystal Ember. I guess if I have access to the the Lightning Spear downgrade, then I could also make a Crystal Spear of some kind, but that's boring. Yes. Okay. So yeah, B scaling on intelligence. This will be interesting and probably not great, but this is fun and silly. Where is it? There we go. Yeah. No, Bitnaz asks, have I ever used this weapon? I'm pretty sure no. Shame that I can't get it up to +5, but I'm pretty sure +4 will be good enough. And was there something else I wanted to do? Oh, right, reinforce the Moonlight Greatsword. I thought, there it is. Yeah, I can take this up to like +3, which I think is probably enough for Artorias. No. Oh, whoops. Okay, fine. This might only be 5,000 souls. Oh, nope. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, +3 Moonlight Greatsword will be a good weapon against Artorias. Okay, so let's check out this shiny new spear that I have, that, again, I've never used. What, damage is bad. Yeah, my intelligence is, like, good, but not great at the moment, so I sort of am assuming it has default spear animations. Yep. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. No Bitten wants me to kill Artorias with the beam attack. Well, that won't be happening today. There's no way I'm getting to Artorias in time, but I think I can fight the, I guess the closest thing is Undead Parish. Oh well. I think I can fight the Guardian. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, well. 17 plus 3 Estus is actually a lot of healing, so I could have actually bothered to sit at the Undead Parish bonfire and get full Estus, but I won't worry about it. Okay. Man, your running animation when two-handing a spear is so jerky. I mean, I guess that's just how it is, but... What's the heavy attack for this thing? So, okay. And then... Okay, alright. I don't know if any of those are different from default spear, but I don't especially care. Let's go ahead and just put on Rusted Iron Ring and take off my pants. I may be back there later at some point to farm Twinkling Titanite, although I honestly don't have that many bosses left, and I think I have my weapons loadout set. For most of those bosses, so I don't know that I'm going to need Twinkling Titanite for anything. I may do it anyway if I have a comedy weapon. I guess if I want to use, like, Black Knight Great Axe against... Oh yeah, there's also Dusk's set over here. Blue Titanite slab. That could be very nice to have. I think I already have the one, but now I can get another one. Oh, I forgot to I should have let the hand grab me to see how the hand was textured. Oh well. Alright. So for this, I think I probably mostly just want as much poise as possible. But I do want to be in the light roll. So light roll here is 30... yeah, this is pretty good. This is not that much poise, but it's some, so... Alright, here we go. Fingers crossed. Once again, the texture mod making his eyes pop, which is kind of cool. Would you please do something else? Gotta heal. Yeah, I'm poisoned. Man, I'm kind of out of practice for fighting this boss. I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. Need to get back in the groove. Alright. So there is 10 humanity in my stain, so I kind of want that. Ouch. Wow, that damage is miserable. This weapon might not be appropriate for this fight. Mm-hmm. Ouch. Okay. What was that? Okay. Well, anyway. This might be doable, but it's going to be challenging. I might need to go into 20 Estus. Oop, I'm up against a wall. Means I'm not dead somehow. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, okay. That was a pretty poor time to heal. Yeah, okay, now I'm just poise broken here. Metaphorically speaking. What are you doing? Ow, I thought he'd dodged that. Well, oh well. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? Where am I? Oh, I'm up against the wall again. Alright. Oh, that can get me this far away? How about that? Uh-huh. No Bitten says he's shocked that the Moonlight Butterfly horn sucks. It would probably be better if I had like 35 intelligence. Like B scaling is pretty good. But yeah, this is pretty miserable. I kind of am out of streaming time. I can I think I can probably do this. It's just going to be a bit of a trial. What's the R2? The R2 is a light heavy. That's it. That's R2. Question is, yeah, it's like 10 more damage. Ouch. Sometimes I can dodge that, but not super consistently. I'm close enough that I think I might go for humanity healing if it comes to it. Alright. I think I can probably do this as long as I don't get janked out here. Okay, just a couple more hits here. That's got it. Goodbye. Brigand, wow, 13 humanity. That's great. I have no idea where that comes from, but who knows. Oh, is that the Manus humanity drop? That's funny. Alright, well I can't hang around too much longer here, but I at least will light this bonfire, pick up the thing in here. Master Sauce says, I wonder about the design decisions involving the use of water. Is it meant to gate for the ring, or was it an expectation that you should be able to beat it without the ring? Those might be two different questions. I'm not sure what ring you're talking about or what water is. Oh, you're talking about the rusted iron ring? Sniper crossbow. I don't know.
Well, look from what far, but not in. Ah, I thank the Princess Duck snack and.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, none of that's very interesting. Wow, 30,000 souls for one black firebomb, you say? No thanks. I'll buy the maiden skirt, I guess. I'm not sure why. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, the rusted iron ring does anything. I'm not still wearing it, am I? No, good. Okay. In this zone, really only affects the lake that the Hydra is in specifically. I think it's mostly just supposed to be a quality of life thing. I don't think it really gates anything in particular. Anyway, that's all the Dark Souls for now. Next time, Artorias, maybe. Anyway, see y'all next time.